Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today I'm going to make you a card using our new Pop and Cut dies and framelit die. If you saw my haul video, you saw me show you this. I was very excited about it, so I'm excited to show it to you now. So let's get started. This is the card base, and it has actually I have it upside down. It has a metal plate inside, which our insert goes inside just like that, and you line up. There's some lines on the insert and on the card base die that you line those up. For now, we're just going to use the card base. I have here a sheet of crumb cake textured cardstock. I'm going to run that through the Big Shot. I'm going to sandwich that between two acrylic plates. As you can see, this is a very long die. This is one of our extra large. So you need the extra large plates. And before I take that out, move this real quick. I need to mark my fold line. This is not going to have a crease across it because there's an opening there. So I need to take a pencil and, like I said, mark where my fold would be. So let me zoom in. Ooh, not so fast. And if you look right here and here, you can see them quite easily. So I'm just going to make a light mark here and a light mark here. Probably didn't need to have that much of a mark. Okay. So I will fold and first I'll put my score line in using my my trimmer, and then I will fold that. Okay, so next I'm going to cut out the insert. Place this in here. Make sure the lines are lined up. And then I'm going to take my piece of crumb cake cardstock and put that on there, and then sandwich that between one acrylic plate and a crease pad. So I'm going to put those aside. Now sometimes, depending on your tool, I'm using a Big Shot. And there are other die cutting and embossing machines out there, but depending on yours, you may need to put in a shim, and looks like I actually probably could have put a shim in on this. Most of it came out except for this little section right here. So I'm going to carefully take that off. So I went off camera and just took my paper snips and trimmed the rest of that off, and now I'm just going to smooth it out a bit with my sanding block. Okay, and now I'm going to fold first at the fold line, the center fold line, and hold that. You don't want, obviously, that part to get folded yet. So just fold that. And then I see here I need to fold on that line. Then I need a mountain fold here. And I hope you can see this well. And then a valley fold right behind the dress form. So right there. And the only mountain fold you have is this one right here. Okay, so now I'm going to fold all of this down so I can use my bone folder and make sure I have really nice sharp folds. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take my dress up framelit, and this piece, you can see I already cut out a dress. This piece of paper is from the print poetry paper stack. I'm just going to place that on there like that. Put that on my platform using tab 2. Oops. Tab 2, an acrylic plate, my paper, my die cut, my die, and then another acrylic plate, and run that through the Big Shot. Okay. And I also want to cut out this dress form using a piece of basic black cardstock. And then we also have this cute little dress that I'll use at some other time. So again, I'm going to use my platform on tab 2, put down an acrylic plate, my cardstock, my die, and another acrylic plate on top of that. Okay, and then I'm going to put all my pieces together. Oh, I like that side, but I think I'm going to use this side. Okay, as soon as I find my card base, oh, here it is. I'm just going to Put that on my trimmer real quick. Move my cutting blade out of the way. I'm going to line up my marks. And I'm lining them up with the groove on the trimmer. And then I'm going to take my scoring blade and go across a few times. Now I like to line up my edges before I use my bone folder, just in case my scoring wasn't perfect. And I hold that as tight as I can and then put it down. And I take my bone folder and give myself a nice crease, just like that. And that's going to go in there, just like that. Now, you may be able to see there's little notches here. So you can put the card like this when you're done, if you choose to. I am going to trim this edge off a bit. And I'm going to take off I'm going to take off where the notches are. You don't have to take off that much, but you will need to trim it a bit so that it lays nice and evenly inside the card when you close it up. Okay, so first let me get our little dress together. Oops. I'm going to do this top area and then a straight line down, because I don't want to go outside of the dress form with adhesive, and then I put some adhesive here. And I'm going to line that up just like that. Now actually I should have put the dress form on first, but we'll be okay. Just like that. Way cute. And now I'm going to put adhesive on. And then on the sides. And I'm going to put adhesive on my insert. Oh, I'm going too fast, I think. Okay. And then put that, fold that over just like that. And again, run my bone folder on everything just to make sure it's all creased nicely. I'm going to decorate the rest of this off camera at some other time. What I'm going to do right now is show you one that I did finish. This is the one I did earlier. This is what it looks like on the inside. Very cute. And for this one, I used the T for 2 designer series paper for the outside. And what I actually did is, this is both of these pieces, and then I cut, this cuts at 4 1/4 by 11. So I cut a sheet of the designer series paper at 4 1/2 by 11 1/4, and then I just centered that on there. And then I cut out a piece of this using our Finishing Touches framelit, and I used this little shape here. And then I cut this strip here. I want to say that's about a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's about a 1/2 inch strip. This one was at about 1 1/2, maybe 1 3/4, and then I cut it down. And then this is about an inch. And that's about 1/2 inch, I think. Yes. And this is a piece of our beautiful lace, crocheted lace ribbon. And then the stamp, I stamped the top part of the dress using Not Quite Navy classic ink, and I stamped the sentiment in basic black ink, and I used the All Dressed Up stamp set for the top and the sentiment. And then on the front of the card, I used one of our new paper doilies, and they come already like that. I know we have a really pretty die, and you can make your own paper doilies, but we also have pre-made paper doilies now. And another piece of the designer series paper, the one with the squares on it, a piece of our lace. This, I actually embossed this, heat embossed this using a basic black embossing powder. And I'm not quite finished with this, I don't think, but that's where it is right now. So anyway, and this will probably end up being a really simple little card when I finish it. So there you are, cute little card that you can make using our new Poppin' Cuts dies, our dress up framelit, and our all dressed up stamp set. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to being with you again. Thanks for watching.